Yeah, I'm old. I know. So I'm recording again. It's day 2. Um, I'm, I'm just kind of taking you guys through some of what challenges today I've come across. So with with the environment, whether that's being outside or even indoors, I'm grasping that weather and filming go hand in foot. They go hand in hand, I guess. So one of the biggest challenges for me with all of this process, today I wanted to go out and start shooting. Just wanted to do something of me, maybe sitting at a bench using natural light instead of practical lighting. I wanted something pure. So my biggest challenge today has been the weather. As some of you that may watch this and you're a filmmaker, you definitely know weather is not friendly. It tends to have a mind of its own, but scheduling out for when you do a film shoot, especially when you do a 30-day challenge like this, you really have to take into account the weather. Now, it had just started sprinkling when I wanted to go out. I just got my kids off the bus, and now I want to go filming, but I can't. That's kind of the elephant in the room, if you would, because it just started raining, and it's gonna be like that all weekend long. Now, I've got a shoot that I'm filming, that I'm directing, producing. I've written for it. I'm doing a lot of hats per se. Got a lot of hats in this. The biggest challenge of all is it's supposed to rain all weekend, and I'm shooting an exterior, an outside short film. We're gonna try to manage the best we can. Make it work. Just a lot of challenges. I will be for my day, let's see, by then it'll be day 5, Saturday. So we're on day 2. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so that's day 3, 4, yeah, day 5. So day 5, for my challenge, I'll already be shooting something, so I'm gonna still post it on YouTube and all the other platforms that I can post to. But I really want to go into a kind of what they call a BTS, or a behind the scenes, on how we filmed it, the challenges we met, how we met those challenges and conquered those challenges. But I think that it's going to be a lot. So wish us luck. Because it's this challenge, this 30-day challenge, is turning out to be more of a handful, but it's worth it, because I'm trying to establish how lighting works. Like, I've got a 3-point lighting right now. I've got one right above my head. That's I put a grid on it, with a softbox. And then I've got just a regular lamp over here, kind of shining on for a key light. And then actually, it's more of like an accent light, but then I've got one over here that acts more as a key light, so it lights up my face more. You can see kind of shadows, projected from down below, but you can kind of disseminate my face a little bit better, give out the key features and stuff. So that's key when you're doing like interviews, when you're trying to set, doing exterior shots alone too. Like, you could use natural lighting, but helping, having like a bounce back with the lighting, can help to accentuate a lot of those key features, like jaw lines and eye sockets and things of that sort. We did one last year. We couldn't do it because the audio was absolute garbage, but I'll try to put in, some segments of it, just little snippets of it, of how we got the lighting to work in our favor with just having a bounce, and it really helped. So I think today's challenge to me, as part of this 30-day challenge, was just really kind of finesse lighting to really make it work. And if you notice in the background, there's kind of like a red tint, not only from for my podcast that we've got going on. I've got a light back here, but we also have down here a red tube, a tube light. Let me show you that real quick so you guys know what I'm talking about. It's nothing fancy. I mean, it's just, boom. It's less than 10 inches. But if you angle it just right, you can get it to light up the wall to kind of give like a background environment to it, to really kind of make your environment that you're working in less dull. Kind of brings out this, kind of a mood, if you would, to the room. So, with that being said, I'll put some clips here for you guys to see what we worked on. The short that we were working on was called Clandestine Confections. I think we'll come back to it and we'll record it another day, but it's basically, you have two gentlemen wanting to meet up to sell something. Kind of look like a drug deal almost. I mean, it's a bad analogy for it, but it's kind of like that. Look like two thugs, kind of, in a way. And they meet up to deliver grandma's cookies. That's the joke, the pun behind it. So yeah, I think we're going to come back and try to revisit it this year when it's a little warmer, weather's a little bit more under control. I definitely have some better equipment now, so that helps, especially when it comes to audio, because man, I'm just using a lav right now, but I've got over here, I've got the Rhodes blimp with dry coat over it, so it'll really cut out all that wind. So with that being said, you guys have a great day, and thank you for coming along this journey.